I'm Jules Bailey. I'm Multnomah County Commissioner for District 1, that includes the area where we are now at the library. I want to start off by thanking Tyler for his eloquence, for his leadership, and for his courage, for sharing his story, and for leading the next generation of Oregonians to an AIDS-free future. Thank you, Tyler. And I'm so thrilled to have this opportunity to be with you all tonight on a day that's so important for all of us. I want to thank Judith as well, and the staff and the volunteers at Cascade AIDS Project, and the Multnomah County Library for putting this event together. It's amazing to see all of these artifacts from 30 years of HIV history from so many important HIV organizations: Cascade AIDS Project, the AIDS Coalition, ACT UP. And it's a history of where we've come from, the progress we've made, the tears we've shed, and it is the foundation of where we are today. As we recognize the 27th Annual World AIDS Day. It's a time to remember that we must learn, we must adapt, and we must win. We've learned so much about the virus. We've learned how it's spread, and more importantly, how it's not spread. We've learned how to extend the lives and give hope. We've learned that ending stigma and supporting those who are positive is important, not just for those with the virus, but for us all. But whether it's more research, communicating vital information, or knowing our status, we have so much more to learn. When my wife and I got married, we got tested. Our status is negative. For others, it might be positive. Now we know. And we have to know before we can learn. Knowing your HIV status is the first step to ending this epidemic. And even for a virus as crafty as HIV, learning helps us adapt and stay one step ahead. We've adapted our techniques to fighting it, not just searching for a silver bullet, but focusing on people. We know that people who are stably housed, in care, and adherent to their medications, as we've heard, are 96% less likely to transmit the disease. After more than 30 years of the epidemic, and despite terrific advances in research and technology like those we heard today, there still is no cure for HIV. And until there is a cure, we will adapt, and we will stop the epidemic by focusing on supporting people. And we will win. World AIDS Day is a time to remind people worldwide to unite in the fight against HIV/AIDS, and to show their support for people living with HIV, and to remember those that have lost their lives in the epidemic. And when we unite, that is when we win. Multnomah County provides Cascade AIDS Project with over $1.1 million in funding annually to ensure that people of all backgrounds can access HIV counseling and testing, and that individuals living with HIV can access care and vital medications, as well as the housing and support services they need to remain in care. I believe we can. I believe we can have an AIDS-free generation, and I believe that everyone will be able to get the care they need. I believe we can end stigma for good. But you have to learn before you can adapt and win. You have to get tested, and you have to stay informed. By ensuring that everyone takes that first step, we can end HIV. Thank you all for all your work over so many years. Thanks for the opportunity.